I'm Reverend Horton. Welcome to this week's reflection. This week, we talked about malice and how it destroys our character, and how we're called to behave without malice. When we talked about it, I brought up the verse after 1 Peter 2:1, which talked about finding pure spiritual milk for our lives and nourishing ourselves with that. When we talk about it, it's easy to think that we're calling ourselves babies, which can seem weak. However, think of it instead this way. We are putting ourselves before God so that He can nourish us to be stronger through Him. Babies crave their mother's milk, and in the same way, we're called to crave the spiritual nourishment of God, that being the Bible, Scripture, and prayer. In my own life, I have people around me that I can talk about faith with, including my boss at work. I've also started reading through the Bible, trying to analyze it in its entirety. For me, that's spiritual nourishment. But so is this ministry. This ministry called me, and so I started putting it together to reach out to others and expand not only their understanding of faith, but also my own. This nourishment won't look the same for everybody. Not everybody will have the same reaction to praying, for instance, but we should do it nonetheless. I absolutely hate broccoli, but I will eat it on occasion because I know it's good for me. In the same way, even if we don't feel that prayer has a big effect on us, we still should. It's important not only for discipline or balance, but also for having a relationship with God. This week, I'm going to work on having a more rounded nourishment from God, and I encourage you to look at the places where you think you could do better. I hope you have a great week, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share this with others. Have a wonderful week, and God bless.